I hate onions. They are disgusting to me. Just awful. The worst. Who needs them? I mean, who in their left mind thought that these devil boogers of a vegetable were good enough to eat? Seriously, they taste bad, they smell awful, and they remind me of ogres. How am I supposed to believe I am to eat something that makes you cry when you try to prepare it for consumption? Food shouldn't do that! The only time food should ever make you cry is when it's so delicious that tears of joy start falling down your face as you're transported back to a simpler time and place when you are outside riding your bike down the street during a warm summer's afternoon just after school had gotten out for summer's break. It just makes me tear up thinking about it. What? Who left this dead baby tear here? When someone makes a dish and says it has onions in it, I avoid it like the plague. Because nothing's worse to me than a cooked onion. They're slimy, sticky, looking at them makes me want to throw up, and the flavor just gets everywhere. They're worse than sand, for crying out loud. Anakin would not be happy. Also, FYI, cooked onions look like worm skin. Think about that. It's a little worse for me here because the people around me love onions and they put onions in every dish that they make. And they try to convince me to eat it. And they try to convince me by saying things like, Dougie, you can't even taste the onions in this dish. And I'm just like, bitch, I can taste it. When you dislike charcoal sprouts as much as I do, you can taste the smallest hint of an onion from the tiniest molecule all the way down to the last atom. Savage. Trust me, an onion hater's tongue is just that sensitive. When I get older, here's what I'm gonna do. When I get older, like when I turn 27 or something, I'm gonna make a cookbook. I'm gonna make a cookbook dedicated to my hatred of onions, and it's gonna be titled Onions Not Included. 50 delicious alternatives to onion recipes. And on the cover is gonna be a picture of me with my middle finger pressed up against a sad, crying onion as I stand over it and say, I hate you so much. Nah, I probably won't do that. This is a bit too vulgar for stores. It'll probably just be an onion with the not allowed symbol over it. Man, I hate onions. I like the Onion Knight from Dark Souls. I like Shrek, but I just don't like onions. Jeez, am I the only one that feels this way? Surely I'm not. Can't be. This world's too big for that. If you feel the same way about these concentrated fart balls as I do, or any food really, please leave a like and comment on how much you hate them as well. I really want to know if I'm the only one out there because in my world, it feels like it. This hate cave is very cold and lonely. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name is MrDougieWeasel. Stay creative, and I will see you later. Peace. Oh my god, I hate him!